Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Marvel just released all of their solicitations for July of 2022, so in this video I've compiled some of the most important new announcements from Marvel Comics. We'll go over all of them in this video, and I'll tell you guys all the information, the creators, and everything else that you need to know about these upcoming releases. So let's get right into it with Judgment Day. Axe Judgment Day is the big Marvel summer event. It's starting this July. There is a prelude issue that I covered in last month's video where I talked about the June 2022 solicitations. For the month of July, we do have this Judgment Day event fully starting. We have 2 issues of the actual main event itself out of a 6-issue miniseries, so let's get into that first. The covers here are by Mark Brooks, and here's the cover to issue number 1. That's a super awesome artwork there. We've got the Eternals, the Avengers in the center, and the X-Men off to the side. All 3 of those teams featured fully in this event. We don't really know too much about this big Marvel event yet. All we really know so far is that it turns out that the X-Men themselves are deviants, deviants just being these creatures, these evil creatures that the Eternals have always been programmed to kill. That's kind of their mission on Earth. So if the X-Men are deviants, then that's a problem, and the Avengers are caught in the crossfire of it. But we also have issue number 2, the cover for that, also by Mark Brooks, and the creative team on this book is Kieran Gillen writing. All of the artwork is going to be done by Valerio Schiti. He did Empire, that other Marvel event, so it kind of seems like Schiti is like Marvel's go-to event artist now. But like I did say, Judgment Day is going to be taking over most of this video. There's not too much going on at Marvel in July other than Judgment Day. It's really taking up most of the solicitations here, and they're starting off strong in this first month of the event. The first tie-in that we've got here is Death to the Mutants Judgment Day. So this one is also written by Kieran Gillen. This is one of the other 2 tie-ins that he's actually writing himself outside of the main event, and the title might be a little bit misleading, but this is basically just the replacement for what would be tie-ins from the main Eternals series. As many of you Eternals readers know, I just got caught up on that series myself on Marvel Unlimited. They do like these little one-shots that are kind of separate but also connected at the same time. So this is going to be a 3-issue miniseries, but if you've been reading Eternals, this is the one to get if you just kind of want to continue your reading of that series. And then we've also got a whole bunch of X-Men tie-ins. Turns out we don't even have any Avengers tie-ins, at least in this first month. Who knows if they'll get a tie-in miniseries or if it'll be from the main Jason Aaron ongoing Avengers series, if that will have tie-ins. But for the first month of Judgment Day at least, it's pretty much solely X-Men titles as well as that one Eternals tie-in. But the first of those X-Men tie-ins that we actually have releasing in July is Immortal X-Men number 5, also written by Kieran Gillen, like I said. We've also got X-Men number 13, just the main flagship team. This one being written by Jerry Duggan with art by C.F. Villa. That's tying into Judgment Day, and it looks like the mutants are actually teaming up with the Eternals on this cover. Who knows what that's all about, because I thought they were supposed to be battling in this event. We've also got X-Force number 30 with Deadpool teaming up with the X-Force team. And we've also got X-Men Red number 5 with Cable on the cover there, seemingly not connected to Judgment Day, at least based on the cover. Who knows how connected all of these titles really will be. I really doubt that all of these different X-Men titles will have like a crucial role in Judgment Day. So those are all of the Judgment Day issues. Like I said, there are a lot that are going to be starting up in July. We've probably got some more tie-ins on the way in August and September. I'm not sure exactly how long they're planning on putting out this event. But now that we've got all that Judgment Day stuff out of the way, let's get on to the other Marvel Comics announcement. First off though, we've got something that a lot of people will be really excited about. Most people thought this just wasn't going to come out because this has been delayed for over 2 years. This issue was originally supposed to come out in I think June of 2020, like before COVID hit, right? And this is Predator issue number 1. So there were like some licensing issues with the Predator franchise. It of course usually comes along with the Alien franchise, and Marvel has been publishing Alien comics for the last year or so. Those totally printed fine. Everything went okay, right? Something happened along the way with Predator. We don't really know what the problem was, but now it's finally being released. I personally am not that big of a fan of Predator. I've never watched any of the movies, but I was planning on getting this in June of 2020. I'm still planning on getting it now. I've heard that this is all leading to an Alien versus Predator comic book series, just like they did in the movies. Same creative team, same solicitation, same cover as before. It's only coming out 2 years later than it was supposed to. If you guys are excited for Predator, definitely let me know down in the comment section below. Whether you think I should continue getting this series after the first issue, I'm excited to see what it's all about, because I don't really know too much about Predator. We'll see. Moving on with the July 2022 solicitations from Marvel Comics, we've got this one-shot coming out. I wasn't really expecting this, but it is a spin-off from the main Avengers by Jason Aaron title, and this is called Avengers 1 Million BC, issue number 1. It's just a one-shot, like I said. This is $5. The artwork on this one is also by Kev Walker. He's got 2 releases coming out in July, and it's written, of course, by Jason Aaron. So throughout Jason Aaron's Avengers run, we've had a few different issues issues sprinkled in and out, kind of like one-shot breaks from the main story. And he's given like different origins to the different members of this team. He's revealed that Thor's mother is actually the Phoenix, the original Phoenix on Earth, who I guess was like Odin's love interest when he was originally part of this first team of Avengers. That's Avengers 1 million BC, #1, just a one-shot, probably good for new readers, but we'll see. That's also coming out in July. All right, now I've got a few different titles that are a little bit less important. These are all mostly just issues of ongoing series that have already been coming out, or just little one-shots that Marvel is publishing. Let's get right into it. First off, I wanted to go over the solicitations for Amazing Spider-Man coming out in July. We've of course got the relaunch of that series. At the moment of this recording, it's coming out tomorrow. I plan on making a review of that issue, and I'm really hyped for it. We've got Zeb Wells writing, and then the artwork, at least the main artist for now on the series, is John Romita Jr., one of the veterans of the industry. He's coming back to Amazing Spider-Man and lending his pencils to this series once again. So in the month of July, we've got issue number 7 coming out, which is the issue after number 900, which is going to be like $10. They're doing a new Sinister Six member. It should be pretty insane. So that'll probably be dealing with the aftermath of that, as well as, based on this description and cover by John Romita here, Norman Osborn is making his return. He's been kind of turned good lately in Nick Spencer's Amazing Spider-Man run. We don't know where he's been since then, because he hasn't appeared in probably like half a year to a year at this point. I'm excited to see his return, and as you can see on this cover, and the cover for number 8, which is kind of similarly solicited here, we have some sort of new suit for Spider-Man, and he has his own Goblin glider. Who knows what this means, but these covers look super awesome, and I have high hopes for this ongoing series. I really hope that Zeb Wells does a good job writing, add some humor to Amazing Spider-Man again. Next up, I just wanted to mention this. This is a one-shot that's coming out from Marvel in July. It's called Ms. Marvel and Wolverine issue number 1. This is kind of an interesting new trend that Marvel is trying to start with their characters that are a little bit underused. I've kind of noticed this. They're also doing kind of a similar thing with Moon Girl. She's going to be teaming up through one-shots. With Moon Girl, I know that they're starting with one-shots. Like in July, there's also a Moon Girl and the Avengers team up one-shot special, I think. And it's leading to an ongoing series. So my guess is that that's the same thing they're doing for Ms. Marvel here. It's probably also just marketing because the show is going to be coming out around the same time. And then the other two characters she's teaming up with across probably the next couple months are Moon Knight and Venom. That sounds really awesome. I'm honestly not that big of a Ms. Marvel fan, not because I don't like the character, but just because I haven't read enough of her, comics, her runs. Alright, let's finish this video off with some Donny Cates action, one of the best writers in the business. Honestly, I haven't been the biggest fan of his work lately, but he's writing 2 ongoing series from Marvel right now, and both of them have issues that are releasing in July. So we'll start with Hulk. This is Hulk issue number 9. We've got Ryan Ottley back on the artwork from this one after Banner of War, and this new story arc is called Hulk Planet. I'll read you guys a little of the description here. It says, thoroughly shaken by his battle with Thor and Titan's impact on his friends, the new Hulk alter ego, Bruce Banner decides that his best company is himself. He sets Starship Hulk on a faraway course and encounters an alternative to isolation he never thought he'd dream of. But this reality begs the question, who exactly is Monolith? So we've got Monolith, some new first appearance happening, although it sounds like this is another alternate reality. Man, that is disappointing for me. I do not like how Donny Cates has just been writing his new Hulk series completely set in alternate realities. Nobody cares about alternate realities unless you stick in them for a long time, right? They're just totally throwaway. It's a super easy way to write a series because you can do anything with that universe, kill everyone, revive everyone, nothing matters at all. I don't know. I guess this might just kind of be what Donny Cates' Hulk series is about from now on. It's too bad it's not just happening in the main Marvel universe though. Alright guys, I've got one more announcement to talk about in this video. Like I said, in July of 2022, we've also got another Donny Cates title coming out, and that is Thor. This is issue number 27. So this issue actually really excites me. Thor I've been enjoying a lot more than Venom, because it's actually set in the main Marvel universe. We've got actual repercussions happening with Thor lately. We've got this 2-part crossover that's going to be starting in this issue of Thor, and it's a crossover with Venom. I'm really excited about this. Venom, of course, Donny Cates had a really long run writing that character that led into the Absolute Carnage and King in Black series, some of the best Marvel events of all time, and now he's finally writing that character again, probably the Eddie Brock version. I hope it's not the Dylan Brock version, because I'm not a big fan of that character, as many of you guys who are, longtime watchers of this channel know. Don't know too much about this, but it is also dealing with the repercussions of Banner of War, leading right into another crossover with a different character. What do you guys think about so many different characters crossing over in the Thor run? You think it's too much to come off of a Hulk crossover and then right into a Venom crossover? I mean, I'm here for it. If Donny Cates has written these characters before, and if he wants to do the crossover, I'm all for it, especially if he gets to write Venom again. Alright then everyone, thank you to all of you guys who are still watching, who stuck around all the way till the end of this video. I'm really curious to know you guys' thoughts about all of these announcements about the Marvel Comics 2022 solicitations for July down in the comment section below. I'm really hyped for Judgment Day. I'm not going to be getting too many of the tie-ins like I said. Only that Eternals one is the only tie-in I plan on getting for now. Of course, that Donny Cates stuff does look pretty cool. I'm a little bit disappointed with Hulk so far. Just to recap a little bit, Amazing Spider-Man has some interesting solicitations coming up. Avengers 1 Million DC looks pretty cool. Predator, any of you guys have been waiting for that for 2 years now, should be excited for it to finally come out. Who knows how they worked out whatever rights problems are going around in the background. And yeah, that's about it for Marvel's 2022 July solicitations. Not too much coming out except for Judgment Day. That's definitely the big highlight. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below, but that's about it for this video. If you enjoyed it, if you liked it, make sure to hit that subscribe button. That's the big red button, which is sitting right below the video. You can also hit that notifications bell, which is sitting right next to it. You'll be notified every single time I post a new video if you don't want to miss any. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.